Good afternoon, Ryan. We're here in the mighty Pajero. We're here at Mt Panorama, in the diesel Pajero, about to do a lap of Mt Panorama. So we've come out of turn one, and we're heading up Mountain Straight, and I will let you, Ryan's basically going to do a little lap for us. Bit of running commentary.
I think you can join in as well.
Okay.
I think.
So positioning the car up here, as long as there's no traffic, about the middle.
Yeah, middle, just a little bit to the left. A little bit to the left of the middle. We're pretty lucky today actually, because normally you're not allowed to drive the track at all, but because it's not the 1000, they're sending all the traffic one way, so we can actually do this without pleading and begging the officials. So the car gets really light over the crest here, and we're just in fourth gear before there, and in the Torana you get the wheels spinning over the top of that hill and sort of wants to dart left or right. So into turn two up here.
I haven't put the braking markers out.
No braking markers yet, but you're hard on the brakes.
Uphill it is.
By now, uphill, so you can arrest the car. You know, it stops well up the hill, and you want to tuck it in nice and tight to this curve. There's a lot of camber on this corner, so the tighter you can get in here, the more the car wants to stay in. And key to this corner is just keeping your speed up and getting out of here as fast as you can, because you've got a long run up the hill. So if you lose 5k's back there, it really hurts you for time.
And I think the camera never shows how steep it is.
No. Yeah. So you really hurt yourself if you lose speed out of there.
Just over the white line or on the white line?
Yeah, on the white line. Cut back in here. A lot of guys have had accidents here trying to go through here too wide. It is quite narrow. There's only really one line to go really quick through this part of the track. So we're at the cutting now. Really cool corner, this one. You're still at like 80k's through here, I think, so it's quite fast and quite fun when you come out of here getting on the throttle. The car gets quite loose as well when you get on the gas. There's a big bump in the road here, and I use it to short shift. Normally there from first to second. And you make your way out.
Run up along the wall here.
Make your wide here. Yeah. It's probably my favourite part of the track, this corner here, because it's sort of a blind turn in. Bit of scenery on the left as well, which is always good. And this part here, I don't know about you, Brett, but you can get you right back on the throttle here,
hard,
and you're hard, and you're sliding out to the wall on the left here, and it's all sort of blind.
And this is one of the classic parts of the circuit. You don't know where the road's going.
Yeah, absolutely.
As it plunges down.
I've had a few close moments here. If you carry too much speed in here, the car will just shift. The car actually gets airborne and would shift a half a metre without you really knowing it, so you can get very close to the wall down there. Be a bit careful here with who else is up here.
That's the famous grate back there, for those of you that hear the commentators talking about the grate.
And just the speed you carry across the top is, I think, what gets most people, if you've ever taken for a ride. You know, you're up around the 200km/h mark all the way across the top here, from 150 to 200. Supercars even more, like 220, 230 on their approach to Skyline up here. So just the load that your body's put under around this, up the top here, is it's pretty extreme.
Even the cars get more load on this track than anywhere, don't they?
Yep. And you feel it in your body too when you're driving. So you've got to really, this is Skyline up here, and it's
we
the
might
reason.
Just pull up for a sec. There's the new platform that they've built. There's a nice little storm going past the mountain, and a terrific view. And once again, the road just drops away. On the Sunday morning of the big race, normally when you're out racing in the morning, you're up early. You're actually on track at like 7 AM, and the sunrise is beautiful. I sort of take that into account. I probably shouldn't be looking at the sunrise, but it takes your breath away as you come over this part of the circuit. Once again, you're carrying a lot of speed over the top here. Car's really light. You sort of lose your stomach the first couple of laps you drive it each year. And just the speed that you can carry down here is amazing as well. And we're coming down to the famous dipper, which I think, Brett, when you drove, it would have been a lot steeper, I think, and there was a lot more two-wheelers used to happen. I think they filled it in quite a lot, so that doesn't really happen anymore. And it's just a bit like a... And here's amazing how too many people don't accelerate hard enough. You've really got to stand on the throttle down the hill here.
Yep, all the way down. And if you have a crash here, it's generally pretty big because you sort of just you downhill and you pinball all the way down.
Is that where Chaz went in on the left there? Yeah, that was big.
Right back up. Forest Elbow, this is a corner that I need to work on for myself. Just again, you can carry so much speed into this corner. I think more than what you think you can. Really important to get a good run out of here as well, down the chute. And your first and second lap every time you come, year in, year out, it's always really exciting driving the Torana down here as well, because it accelerates so fast down the hill. And again, you've got undulation. It's pretty smooth, but there's a few little bumps along the way. And but yeah, that first or second lap, you really feel the speed because you're doing 250 by now, easy, and then up around the 280 mark in the Torana, and some of the bigger cars are up at 295 on the approach to the chase.
So the TCM cars are actually as fast as the supercars?
Yeah. Same again here, the car gets quite light over the crest, so you really know you're alive.
I'll just pan left to Robbo's place.
Yeah, I just finished sitting with him. I thought he was going to be in there, but he's...
good mate of Ryan's, and we often go up to Robbo's for a beer.
He's right there actually, you could probably say hello.
I'll wind the window down. There he is. How about that for a place, folks?
On cue.
On cue, having a beer. But best part of the track, how's that for a place to have a house? Right there on the one of the fastest corners, well, probably in the world.
Yeah, the chase down here, absolutely. The supercars flat out through here, but the old TCM cars are a bit harder to wrangle through flat out. Same with the old V8 Utes, were hard to get through flat out without having a big moment under brakes. And anything with a bit of aero, I think, gets through nice and easily flat out. They want us to stop.
Those guys doing something similar. Supercar guys. Even this little part of the track's important, isn't it? You've really got to get the power to the ground, because it's a good bit of the track from here down to Murray's.
That's another really important corner to get a good run out of, because it is quite a long straight down into Murray's corner. And I think this year around I'm going to make much more of a conscious effort to really try to get my braking sorted out in practice, particularly here and also Hell Corner. I think you do your lap around the mountain, and you sort of like, you come down and say, I've made it, and then you can switch off down here, but you really got to there's a lot of time to be had down here as well.
We'll just quickly pull over to the left here. We can't really go on another lap, unfortunately, but there's the mighty pit straight with Repco on the bridge this year. So that was a lap in the Pajero, and we hopefully will bring you a nice fast lap from the Torana over the next couple of days. Cheers. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.